Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. A couple weeks ago, I received a request to do my brow routine, and so I thought I would. It's really simple. I don't do anything special. I don't groom my brows incredibly well. I use this little razor, got a light on it. I call it my buzz shaver. I just make sure I don't have a unibrow, and if things are getting too unruly down here, then that's what I use. Eventually I would like to get my brows professionally done, but also I really like the natural length of my brows. They just need some shaping. So that's what I do during my brow routine, is I shape them and I make sure they're really blonde, and so I like to make sure that they're a little bit more bold and visible, seeable. Lately, I've been using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Blonde. I got this for the 21 Days of Beauty sale a couple weeks ago at Ulta. So instead of being $21, I paid like $10.50, which is still a lot for a brow product in my head, but I've really been enjoying it, and so I'm probably going to end up paying for it again whenever this one runs out. So if you guys want to see how I do my brow routine, then just keep watching. I used to not have any eyebrows, actually. I'm going to put a picture up here so you can see back when I didn't have eyebrows. I have mentioned previously that I have a skin picking disorder called dermatillomania. And in high school, to prevent myself from picking at my skin, I plucked my eyebrows when I was stressed, which was all the time. So I hardly had any eyebrows, and everyone's like, stop plucking them, and I was like, I can't. Like, you know, it wasn't something that I could explain to anybody why I was doing it. And so then when I went on my mission, I stopped having time to, you know, spend an hour plucking my eyebrows every day, and so they grew back, and I've just kept them in. I don't really pluck them the way that I used to. I'm glad that I have eyebrows again, because in junior high they were really thick, and then I was like, oh, I need to do a little bit of maintenance. And then it just, like, exterminated my eyebrows. So that's the in-depth story about my brows. So first I brush through them. I brush them up. My brows are not twins. They're barely even sisters. They're like sisters that have had a falling out and don't really talk to each other anymore. The hairs on my brow are really long. Like, they're longer than my eyelashes, which are long. I think that's normal. Is that normal? They're just incredibly long brow hairs. And they're thick. I just need to have them colored in a little bit and fill in some spots. Like, especially right here, the hair didn't really grow back very well. So I kind of got like an eyebrow comb over going. So I have just like a bald spot in my eyebrow right there. So mostly it's just filling in and giving some dimension to it. I come underneath the eyebrow. Sorry there's like a shadow there from my light, but I come underneath. Really light, gentle strokes, and I come up to where there is sort of an arch. I don't really have a lot of an arch. I bring it down. And I come from the top of the angle of my eyebrow, and I bring it down. And I meet it at the tail and make sure that's colored in pretty darkly. Pretty darkly? Yeah, okay. And then I just kind of work my way back, focusing on the sparser areas of my eyebrows, which are here. And then I fill in just all the way through to give some more color. And then, because I've got some I don't know, I just come up here a little bit. And then I take it over the top just to give it a more defined shape. it ends up with them being pretty thick, which I don't really mind. It's not too complicated, just some shading. So for this eyebrow, I have to do a little bit more work because of the bald spot, but I do a lot of the same things. I come from the bottom, I follow it up, and I try to make an arch. Bring it back down. Come down from the top of the tail, bring it together. And start filling in the middle. And then when I get to the bald spot, I just like really dig into it. I'm not like digging into it, but I am just really working the color onto the skin and through the hairs that are there. I guess it's weird that I have a bald spot there. Don't overpluck your eyebrows. But if you're doing it compulsively, I'm so sorry. I've been there. I've been there. Compulsively meaning that you can't stop yourself, right? That's right. And so now I'm just coming from the top a little bit and do the front. And then there's just a little, I shaved this part a little too closely, so I do fill in the top. And that is my eyebrow routine. Quick and easy. I don't use brow gel or anything like that. Maybe one day I will, but for now I'm pretty happy with my natural brows, just shaded in a little bit. So I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. If you have any other questions about my beauty routine that you'd like to see, please leave them in a comment down below and I'll try to make a video about it. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!